Hi guys, my name is Emily and today we'll be exploring my thoughts and ideas on how to improve the user experience and therefore overall quality of the Max mobile app. This is Max Reimagined. Formerly known as HBO Max, this streaming service is available in 65 countries and is known for its large and diverse library of content including HBO shows, reality TV, lifestyle, live sporting events, and more. However, extensive studies indicate that the HBO Max mobile app is consistently rated as one of the worst in the streaming service industry. While HBO's content makes it number 4 in the entertainment sector, consumers say that the app's usability suffers due to performance issues and inefficient interfaces. Users are looking for a quick, easy source of entertainment, but with the HBO Max mobile app, it is often a frustrating, ineffective use of time. By refining the mobile app software and updating its core interfaces, the app will run faster and smoother and will create an intuitive path for users to navigate through their choice of entertainment. Users will find their experience with the HBO Max app much more enjoyable, and therefore the amount of downloads will increase as the ease of use drastically improves. First, we'll take a look at some key features that support a streaming service's usability, such as playback interface functionality, the loading speed of the content, interface quality and intuitiveness, search function, and app function or frequency of glitches. As you can see here, HBO Max has scored incredibly low in almost every category, especially when you compare it to its top competitors, Netflix and Disney+. Now we'll take a look at the personas that I have created for the product. Personas represent key personality traits and attributes that are commonly found in users of the product, and they help us narrow down the user's needs. So this is Rebecca, and she has 3 kids, a full-time job. She's obviously always busy, so she craves time to herself. So she doesn't have time for software glitches and technical issues such as constantly being logged out of the app. Here we have the wireframe that I've created for her that helps her simply open the app. She clicks on her profile picture and then she's immediately directed to the home page where she clicks on her continued watching and she's able to watch an episode easily and quickly. Next we have Thomas, who is a retired Army veteran who enjoys spending time with his wife and children and grandchildren. One of his favorite ways to enjoy quality time with the ones he loves is by watching movies together. But the distracting colors of the app's interface often make it difficult for him to see the content. He has also noticed that the quality of the picture is not necessarily consistent throughout the streaming process. Often the picture will become blurry or even extremely dark. Here I've created his wireframes where it will take him from the home page to the search page, and then from the search page he can click on movies and then he can navigate to his desired movie of choice. Next we have Charlotte, who is a full-time college student at Berkeley. She is a strong and analytical thinker and problem solver, which is what led her to study computer science. She likes her programs to be simple and efficient to save people time and effort. She is one of the top students in her class, so she's always studying, but she also prioritizes time with friends and family. Whenever she uses the HBO Max app, she struggles with the lack of functionality of the app's playback interface. So it would save her a lot of time and effort if she could adjust the brightness as well as change episodes without having to exit the playback screen while she is watching her favorite show. So here we show the wireframes that I've created that show the addition of the brightness adjustment bar as well as the icons that will help her navigate to other episodes. Next we have the mood board. This mood board represents the feeling that HBO Max gives its users. HBO Max is an escape from reality, a place to seek comfort, to relax, or to make happy memories. The deep, striking blues against the soft orange glows represent where brilliance meets warmth, the impact of stunning films on humankind. The vertically lined grid also reminds us of the long, rectangular strips of film, while also hinting to the content layout of the interface that we will see soon. The HBO Max logo represents the bold, sturdy typography that we will be using throughout the design. Next, we have the usability study where I created wireframes and a prototype and have included the link on the slide. And then I shared them with a couple of coworkers where they tested the wireframe's usability and functionality and then gave me feedback on what worked and what didn't. And then I made revisions based on their feedback. So most of the feedback was design related. So many of the shapes did not feel cohesive because there were sharp edges and round edges. So I fixed that to where most of the shapes felt organic and soft. Next we have our product style guide, visual language. These are my first 3 initial screens where I played with a dark background, the signature blue background, and also a grayscale background. And I eventually went with the dark background to really achieve the most simple and relaxed look for the interface. I really wanted the content to stand out on the black background, so using another color was not a smart choice in my opinion. Furthermore, we have the color usage, so this goes with what I was recently saying. I chose a black, a white, and then for the accent color, just the deep blue. So here we have the color usage in use on the side. We have the black background and then the white lettering, and then a few drops of the accent color blue with some of the lines and words here. Next up we have the grid system, which I wanted to keep really clean and structured to avoid overcrowding, and because it is so content heavy, the interface must organize a lot of information in a small space, so the grid really needed to be clean and consistent and to avoid an overwhelming feeling of the app. Next we have our icons and symbols that I created. All of the icons were designed to have rounded corners in order to appear soft, gentle, and quiet, but they also needed to provide enough contrast against the dark background, so all icons are either white or grayscale. Because icons for this product should never distract from the main content, they were designed to almost blend in and not be noticeable until a user is deliberately looking for them. Next we have our brand behaviors and product ethics. So first we'll take a look at the logo construction. I actually kept everything the same because I think that this was the one thing that the Max creators did very well. I think that it represents the brand in a great way, and I love that they kept the circle inside the A to remind users of the HBO Max that it was known previously. So first we have the blue logo, which we will use mostly for its branding and media coverage and advertisements. And then we have the white logo, which will mainly be used for the app's interface so that we can make sure it shows up on that dark background. Here we have the clear space specs. So we have the entire length and width of the Max logo above and below that will represent the space it needs around it, and then the length and width of the A will be on the left and the right to represent the space it needs there. For the partnerships, for large partnerships, such as maybe a Disney Plus or a Hulu bundle, logos must be centered along the X height. X heights of the partner logos must not be more than 10 pixels taller or shorter than the Max logo. Space in between the Max and the partner logo should be the width of the A and the Max, and the top and bottom clear space is half of the height of the A, and left and right of the clear space is half of the width of the A. For inside partnerships with Max, such as network affiliations like the Food Network, they must be below the Max logo and left aligned, and the partners text should be exactly half the X height of the Max logo, and the clear space for all of the sides meet the same specs as the large partnerships. Finally, we have the final screens, the completed interface for each persona. So here we have Rebecca. If you'll remember, she first goes to her profile and clicks on her profile image, and then it takes her straight to the home page where she will click on her continued watching. And then we have Thomas, which will take him to the home page and then to the search function. And then from the search page, we can click on movies. He can navigate to Beetlejuice, and he can click watch now, and it'll take him to that playback interface. And for Charlotte, the same thing. It will start at her profile image. She'll click on her name, and then it will take her to the home page where she can click on her continued watching. And then from her continued watching, she can navigate to a different episode and from inside of the playback interface. In conclusion, the Max mobile app would benefit from some significant changes in both design and functionality. By refining the software and adjusting its core interfaces, the app will run faster and smoother and will create an intuitive path for users to navigate through their choice of entertainment. These changes will improve the overall user experience and will therefore support more success with the app and the brand itself. Thank you for listening today. If you have any thoughts or questions on how the Mobile Max app can be improved, please feel free to reach out using my contact info below. Thank you.